my funny story is I did a 1 hour Twitch stream, right? Did 1 hour, I was like, okay, cool. Then I go to basically do a 30-minute YouTube. Well, I go back there and I realized that I didn't link my Twitch with my PlayStation 4 or link my PlayStation 4 with my YouTube. So basically I lost my videos. However, I'm going to try to go back and remember everything that I talked about in this 1 hour and 30 minutes. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm gonna do my best to talk about it. I did talk about my other 1 minute and 30-minute video that I had over there. Okay, I'm very nervous. I said that a whole bunch of my other videos, and I'm still nervous because it's not too laggy. It's just settled and it looks kind of calmish. The vent is down there by this mace. It's right in that area. And when I go down there, it's basically lag for days. The vent down there has new skills, which is Zundera 7, Zundera 6, Zundera Saber 7, Zundera Saber 6, stuff like that. Now, with these out, a lot of people has been farming just to get these skills. The Wind and Holy, and they're very OP. That badly, and also if you don't have any negative against Wind, it's really amazing. There's Wind and Holy in there. There's also Ogais. I do have one Ogai from the Zunko dungeons. Zunda Excalibur. The Zunda Excalibur 5, 6, and 7. I think there is a 7. I could be very wrong about that. Don't quote me on this. I'm gonna stick with what I know, but I won't just try to like not be told that I'm wrong. So there's a Zunda Excalibur 5 and 6 I've seen, but I don't know if there's a 7 so far. So Zunda Excalibur 5 is the saber move where he goes, I would go left, right, it's a slash, left, right, and then point, and then basically it will do the Zunda arrows, which is very amazing. I can show you these. They also have manifestation scrolls. I think they're mostly just for looks. Why these moves are so strong is because they're very strong enemies that are weak to the Wind and Holy aspect, which makes Zunko, the Vanguard, even so much more valuable. They also have dolls out too, which is they have like 70 affinity for like all the weapons. I have some, I don't even know why I keep on trying to explain it. I'm nervous, so I'm kind of like bumbly. I say bumbly instead of mumbly. The internet so my internet connection is wonky, so if you get a little bit messed up or blurry, that's my fault. I apologize. But if you can see this, it's, you know, the rank 1 skill force is all right. There's the fire, there's the dark. A lot of Magano knowledge people want the otakus because of the dark they can use, and even not all of them, but some of them do. And some also, there are some rare few who like the dark element 15 plus and Odachi affinity 70%, because there's some Odachi users, and they also have Magano knowledge, which makes it a very good doll. There's the Kiritans, as you can see, rank 1 skill force 15%. I really don't look at like these all of it, but I see the 15 plus sword and this spear. And if you have, by the way, if you have 105s or fuse that already come with the Wind, it's going to be amazing, because there's the Wind Vanguard, which is either Masashi or Zunko, and then you add these two dolls with the affinity, then the Wind. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a blowout. I believe it's going to be a blowout. A lot of people might disagree, but I'm just giving my opinion to give a little different outlook. Then there's the sword one, which is, see them hit amazingly, and I just have one, and I'm just happy to have one. I was gonna show you the move. I guess I'll just do it on him. That's the move that I was talking about. The other one is hyper arrow. It shoots like this, but it's like 3 times. It's like a water cannon. So that's some information about the event. If you're low level, I don't suggest doing it because you want to level up and try to get your 105s and mags. But if you do get those, I believe that you should come and do the event and try to put some skills on your weapon and see if you can use that. Really nervous. I'm trying to I'm always I'm bumbling in my mind, overthinking. So for sword, no, actually let's go back to the event first. So anybody newcomer, I don't suggest doing it. One change I suggest you guys do it. Right now, what I did before was doing. I'll go show you guys the stuff and explain it more. I feel really bad for mumbling and just stuttering. I apologize. So for the event, there's going to be 2 of it. There's going to be Beamfield and then Beamfield Zunko. That's only when you get done with all of it though. Why low levels shouldn't do it, I don't know if I did explain, is because it's you want to get those 105s, you want to get stronger, so you eventually can just do it by yourself or just do it in general or not have to worry about depending on someone. I'm not saying that every low level does. I'm just saying for your sake, if you're a solo player or even if you're a team player. Yeah, this is the lag in Unigiri. I just lied. I just skipped all the way over here. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this real quick and show you, and then we're gonna go somewhere where it's not much lag. Okay, so let me show you guys. This is Beamfield Mountain, right? Well, this right here, it'll give a detail right here, and you'll basically understand what I'm saying. The Zunko from this dungeon differs from the Vanguard partner Zunko. The Zunko right here is buffed up for this right here. So this Zunko they give you for inside this dungeon is buffed up. The Vanguard that you have is not going to be that. And unless you get 5 scrolled over and you have the right stats and everything, it might come equivalent to this one right here. But if you don't, then it's not going to be like this one. So if you're like, oh, why does my Zunko don't hit hard? Well, it's because you won't have the necessary stats, or what I mean by stats is you know, you're gonna need a little bit more. Let's say I'll basically show you my stats to explain it. We're gonna go all the way this way. So I'm gonna do it this way, like this. I'm not the best person. I'm not strong. I'm not super OP. I don't believe I am. I think I always gotta get stronger in every game I play. And that's just my mindset. It's kind of a weird mindset, I know, but I work with it. So the 5-tail white flash. I got this weapon because I can't necessarily say it was for Zunko, because I say it was for me too, but I wanted something stronger. So I use this because of the holy and the attack. And I use this with Zunko. It does get strong. I'm already at 7 mil when hitting with her. It will go to a low number and then a high number. Low number, a high number, or it'll be a high number for a long time. That's what I use with that. Necessary stats. I'm not saying necessarily that you need a fused. You can use a 105, but you would need a holy or a good wind weapon matching with your matching with what you have, because you can't go out there with a negative wind type of Magatama. I think spear, sword, and etc. weapons will have good wind most of the time, and it will be amazing. But if you're a Maga No Knowledge user, which is a, you won't know about it, but I'll give more detail. There's a past event that came, and it had these event type of mags and weapons, and with these weapons and mags came with more dark, and that's what a lot of people are using now. Not all of them, but most of them. I say like a good 60% is using them, and basically using that with like Collapsing Blade would be OP, the skill. So Maga No Knowledge and Collapsing Blade 7 or any Collapsing Blade, while leveling up though, you gotta level up the skill itself to actually make it strong, like make it stronger. So if it's level 1 Collapsing Blade and you have Maga No Knowledge, of course you're not gonna hit strong off the bat. You hit okay, but if you want to hit super strong, have the Maga No Knowledge fully leveled up Collapsing Blade, and it's gonna be amazing. So Maga No Knowledge is a pure dark, with the Collapsing Blade is a pure dark skill, plus a pure dark weapon like Deinryu, a Deinryu or Blade of Oath's Completion has high attack, but Deinryu works too. It's just mostly what you can get your hand on. That's how I see it, because honestly, this is not a very good setup for a Deinryu. I'm not gonna lie to you, because honestly, what I would have here would be Collapsing Blade, Collapsing Blade, the Mega Force. This is a special skill that I got, Keratin Spicy Shot. It has dark plus wind. This is just this is something that I kind of slapped together to see how it worked. It's not something that you should do ever, but I guess was kind of messing with the skill. I'm still trying to skill level the Spicy Shot, basically. But that's what a Deinryu looks like. So you put like Collapsing Blade on a Deinryu plus Maga No Knowledge, you're going to be hitting hella hard. A lot of Maga No Knowledge users are also using the bow with Collapsing Shot or something, and also Restriction Geki. And Restriction. It works. I've seen it. It's amazing. You know, whenever the enemy flies up, they're just hitting it with the bow. I'm like, alright, that's cool. That's really good. And also but I feel like some people have seen that and they try to copy that, and I'm like, no, you can't really do that because you're not Maga No Knowledge user. Meaning, they don't have Maga No Knowledge users have to go any class. They basically can use any class because of their mags. But if you, and right now you're probably wondering, what is a 105? What is a 105? What is a 105? Well, I'll go show you real quick. What I have is a fuse. It's an upgrade from the 105. Here. Right now, I'm going to basically show you 105. Where to get it, I use Wiki, but I also, in another stream, I will tell you where to get it. So this is the Sky Rendering Magatama sword. This is a 105. Hence also the level. If you look at it, it's 105, level 105. That's how I usually did it. Probably a lot of people said were saying the same. I'm just saying this is how I came up with the name. Boom, 105s, all these. You also see this when you get this woman and level her up more, and it'll be also like already up there, but you have to use certain coins, but you won't be able to get that. You won't be able to get there that moment. Just try to get the recipe. I'll explain that more in another stream. The reason I'm saying another stream, because I do plan to do another stream. I just right now want to focus on one thing and like if a newcomer is coming in here, I don't want them like this person went all over and never got straight to a certain one point, a certain point. So this point I'm doing here is mostly about the event and macro knowledge and new players. Why all those are missing together? Because I have seen a lot of people not understanding certain things, and I'm here to kind of clarify. Sorry if I'm stuttering. Sorry if I'm like my voice is getting weird or something. It's because I'm nervous. I apologize. So we went over the event. We went over using the right weapon for a Zunko. And if I didn't, then I will say like a white flash works because of holy. A zenith works because of the wind. But what's a good combination is the attack and the element. High attack, high element, plus vanguard equals higher hit, basically. And if you do not believe me, I will, in this stream, I will also go to Zuki Forest, show it two different ways. I will use, I think, I will use my Nova, and then I will use my white flash, and you'll see the difference just off the like first hit. So that's the Zunko, basically. That's all Zunko, what to use with her. You don't always necessarily need a white flash with her. There's things called Severance, and what's another one? El Sin, El of Days, and then there's El of Days Sin. But right now, I'm gonna try to get straight to a point. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So, with the weapons and Zunko, more explaining of the white flash, El Days Sin, Zenith. You're asking what that is. There's certain places you go to get these recipes. Yes, you need a recipe to build the weapons. So this is for like beginner and high levels. Why I say high levels is because I've seen people like just slap on a holy weapon. It's like, oh, I can do it easy, you know, it's a Zunko. But I'm like, you could probably hit harder if you use if you like take off your certain mags or use a better holy weapon. Meaning, let me clarify this. I can't just slap on a Dane Ryu and use Zunko. You're gonna be asking me why? Well, because you go where I just went, you go to Zunko and you go down here, you look at this stuff and you see what she has. She has wind and holy. You're not gonna try to use a Dane Ryu, a dark weapon, which will have negative holy, to switch with your Zunko. Basically, you're gonna use something that has holy. You're gonna use anything that really has holy to hit hard with this skill. And why I say anything is because let's say you're a new player just listening to me and you're like, anything, are you sure? Or I don't know, because let's say you got a Severance, and a lot of old school players probably like, oh, Severance, nah. I'm just saying, for Severance for a new player or anybody who can get it, even if it has holy in it, you can use that, or a Nova, which is plus 40 wind, and that'd be 100 wind that you use that, plus Zunko, and hit hard in the dungeons, dungeons, to help her carry you if you want to try to go solo. I'm just giving you ideas of what to do. And you're probably wondering, how do I get a Zunko? Well, right, it used to be thing where you can get a Zunko for just completing all 3 of her dungeons, but it was taken out because of the part 2. So you're kind of late, and I apologize for not like trying to stream earlier and like say something about getting on. I wasn't confident in my ability to like clarify what to do and what not to do and stuff like that, but I think I'm a little bit confident to try to tell you, or just even walk together as a community to understand stuff better. And I'm not always gonna be right. There's probably people who will watch this a little bit or probably won't watch this, but I still want to put this video out there to help people, anybody new. So that's why you won't use it. So I say Severance, I say Nova, I say White Flash, Olaf Days, Olaf Days Sin. So that's all 5 of those you can use in order to upgrade, to up your boost, to up your damage while in Vanguard form with Zoom. Of course, another Vanguard you'd be hitting hard with. So try to look for them instead. I'm just basically doing more detailed weapon clarification and Zunko clarification with them because I have used her so much and tested so much stuff of hitting hard and not hitting hard. Basically, I went through trial and error because she's a very good Vanguard. I really like her. And my voice starts like quivering or stuff like that, then I'm to continue this going on. Sorry if I'm yawning. It is getting kind of late a little bit. We went over through Zunko. We also went over some weapons and everything. If you do not know what a Severance is, you will get it. It's a drop at Ushuaia. I will go over where some of these drops are. I'm mostly doing right now an event detail right now, as you can see. So I'm just gonna continue with my event, the event basically. I'm gonna continue explaining more about event and Zunko and where these weapons are. And yes, this is a high tier weapon right here. I call it kind of high tier. It's kind of high up there. This weapon is kind of high up there. This is kind of high up there. Not only because of the level being, 120, 118. It's not too up there for this, but like the materials for this right here was kind of crazy. And doing the dungeon for this, it's kind of crazy. It's gonna be hard for you to do. If you're new, high levels, then you don't have to worry. You just basically, you know what you do to get this. But if you're new, I don't suggest getting this or this. Try to get a Severance or a Nova, especially if you're new. But I guess I'll show you guys where these are. So you go to choose time map. This is for the White Flash. You would go to hard, and you would go to hard, and you would try to do hard or hell. Some people that say they got it from normal, and I can't just lie to you and say, oh well, some people, I don't know. I heard they got it from normal, but I can't. I'm just telling you what I've been told, and I don't want to give you false information, but I am going to tell you hard or hell is a for sure thing. It will be there. You just have to farm it, use drop boost, and keep on going. Nothing in this game will be easy to get sometimes. I say sometimes because if you go to bazaars, you can just buy it from there. So that's where you get the White Flash recipe. Is from actually, let me clarify on the White Flash recipe, but I would do that all together when I show you where everything's at. So you go to time at, and you go to blitz, and then go inside the hard, and you go hard or hell. Try to get that, and it's very hard to do. Nova, it is Infernal, and you have to go. I will explain this more, but this is where to go for your Nova. I'll explain this more too. I'm not gonna just tell you that and then just leave it. I'm explaining way more. Daily. I go to daily sometimes to check this out real quick. Dragon Arcs for Zenith. You go to, I believe, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Gakaho. If I'm wrong there, if I'm wrong there, then I apologize. You can correct me in front of person. You know what my name is, or you can just say it in the comments. But I believe it's Gakko. So I said Zenith Severance. Okay, so Severance Severance I'll show separately, but since all my Zenith and my Nova and White Flash is all together, then I'll just show you that. I'm showing you from sword point of view. I will show everybody else, like everybody else thing, but like from sword point of view, it's the same basically. It's all the same, but this is easier for me. This is a Severance, but I will go to the place and show you where to get it. So as you can tell, you see a flare, and you see, where is it at? No, okay, so that's a Nova. So you gotta build a flare in order to build a Nova, but what's crazy is you actually gotta build, you gotta build this right here in order to make a flare. So you gotta build this, make the flare, make the Nova. And I will like make another stream where I'm just like building weapons and showing them, basically, and also probably going through the dungeon just to go through them and show you the mats and recipe. Right now I'm just showing you like mostly how it goes. Like you have to build one weapon in order to build another weapon and build another weapon. So you gotta build this, then the flare, and then that's the Nova. I'm only repeating myself I'm just trying to keep it going. I'm getting like kind of nervous and like iffy. The White Flash. There's like you have to go through 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5 to the 6 or 7, like that. So you have to build one in order to start the other. And this was, honestly, these were not easy for me to get at all. These were right here, but like from down here, it was hard to get. It was really hard to get. As you could tell, the White Flash, so let me just show in general. The 50 right there, there's 120, 50 pair of color scales. And you think it would be easy, but you gotta remember, you also gotta account for all these needing the same thing. I'm not saying it's not easy for everybody. It just kind of, for me, it was kind of like repetitive. I was like, dang. I'm just mostly giving you like a little preview of what you need. But preferably, I think you guys should go for a Nova or a Zenith. From sword point of view, if you're trying to like use a Zunko, because you're not going to be negative in wind or holy. Spear, you can go for a Zenith, and I honestly think you should go for Zenith because of the wind, and you guys already have wind on your side because of the stats of your mag. The stats of your mag. Doesn't make sense? I will show you guys that too. I am getting pictures right now, so if you see a black box or you see that, then I apologize. Zenith right here. I will talk about the stats probably in another stream, but right now I'm just trying to guys show you how it works. See how this is 1, 2, 3 basically. And actually, let me stop, because I did say something. I said that you should probably go for Zenith. It is not easy going for a Zenith sometimes, because there is people that you can just buy off the recipe, but if you're doing it yourself, it is actually kind of hard getting the recipe, because you need this right here, which is kind of hard to get, in order to get this, and then you have to go down from there. And I'm like, it's probably easy for a lot of people, but in the same sense, it's not all that easy for everybody else who's new coming in. And some people might have a recipe. So if you can't get a Zenith, then go for a Nova, and then you can switch out with that Zunko. So I did say where you get it. So I'm trying to now break it down what I've said. I brought up I did my event talk. I said there's two different types of doing beam field, and then there's like beam field Zoomco. There's a powered up version of Zoomco. If I have not said that, I just did now, right guys? I'm sorry. Let's go with, there was also, I brought up stats and also past. Why I brought up the past is because I do not like, the past event was because Magnet of Knowledge, and you might be confused about watching, like, what the is Magnet of Knowledge? I explained it more. It's like a dark Magatama, dark element, use State Ryu, blah blah blah. And you do not want to follow that because you go for 105s. I did explain that part. Done. I said I'll show you the severance. But this is not the severance. This is me going here over here to show you what I talk about. Beamfield, Zoomco, Zoomco. This right here is to talk about you bring me back this, and then it's like, okay, Zoomco from this dungeon is more higher up from this. They're saying that because this Zoomco is going to be more buffed up than the Vanguard because the Vanguard partner. And if you get the right stats for the Vanguard partner, like I was talking about with the White Flash or Elde's Sin or all that stuff, then you can hit just as hard as the Zoomco they're talking about now. But if you don't, then that's why they're saying what they're saying. You gotta just use the right element for it. Okay, I was just looking around. Probably looked like I was looking at that one person, like, oh, what you doing? Let me be complete honest here. I try to make sure oh, I did say severance. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there and show you where you get your severance. I'm gonna go there and show you where to get your severance. I know this is probably gonna be not as much as all the other ones, the ones I made, and I'm not saying it's an excuse, but I'm trying to hope to cover everything and even give you guys a new insight or more understanding of what's up, basically. Nope, I'm gonna hit over here. It's not over here actually. Nope, not over here. Nope, it's all the way down here. My fault, guys. Wasting time. None of my business. Nope, none of my business. I'm just showing you guys where to get the recipe for severance. So I talked about Zoomco, I talked about what weapons, I talked about the event, I talked about the difference between Zoomco and, the Beamfield Zoomco and the Beamfield regular. Beamfield regular, you use your own Vanguard, your own weapons and all that. Well, you are going to use your own weapons in another one, but you use your own Vanguard and you just go through the dungeon. The other one, Beamfield Zoomco, you charge faster, you can go through, hit like 2 rooms, get out of the Vanguard swap, and then kill the last room, and then basically go right back into the Vanguard swap and kill the boss. And it's a buffed up buffed up stats. She has buffed up stats. So this is where you get the severance, guys, right here. So I'm gonna go down the list one more time just to make sure I did not miss anything. Event. Event. What swords they use with Zoomco, how the swords work, what swords, what it gets each and one of them. Oh, I did say I would do a test to show you guys which one, like what hits harder, my wife with the white flash or Nova and see the difference. I did tell you guys that. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. See, this is why I always like make sure I check back. I might repeat myself a lot, but at least I'm consistent, trying to like stay with what I said. It's really nervous, to be honest, to do like this whole stream thing. Honestly, I will say this now. Hold up, let me come over here real quick. I will say this now. Let's say somebody from the Unigiri community, or let's say people watch this and everything, and they wonder why do I do this. I do this because I don't know. I just want to help the community, but also I don't know. I have fun playing these games I play. I really do. It might be weird to everybody else, but to me it's not. I just have fun playing them, and I don't mind talking about them, to be honest. Like talking about this, and people might have like a lot of different opinions with me, or say, hey, you're wrong, this, and honestly, I don't mind. I want to hear if I'm wrong. I say if is because I might be wrong, and I'm okay with that. I want to hear, I want to learn, I want to experience more, you know what I mean? Someone can tell me, hey man, you said that this is actually weaker than this, or this could be better than this, or well actually I just use this and honestly it smacks, and I'm like, what? Well, let me level it up and let me go see for myself, or let me see your stats and stuff like that, so I can see another perspective of how to play the game or how to do it, you know what I mean? And that's how I take my outlook. I want to think outside the box for a lot of stuff now, you know what I mean? And I know I probably just said use this, but in the same sense, I don't want you to like just use the stuff I say because of my level or because I might hit hard, or I'm not saying I hit hard amazingly or I'm powerful, but I don't want you to just say it just because I'm broadcasting, I'm streaming, and you know, stuff like that. I want you to like look at what I'm saying, use it or don't use it, think outside the box, and come back to me and be like, hey, you said this in your stream, you could probably actually use this instead. And I'll be like, hey man, thank you. Will let these people know. If maybe no one might watch this, but I can still let them know. Maybe they just have Unigiri, they go through and they just look at, oh man, this man playing this, that's cool, you know what I mean? And as you see the title, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, the title, I'm gonna probably change that and just put Unigiri all the time. So if you search in YouTube bots, it'll just show up. But this one time, just put in honestly, and then you basically come back to this. So I want people to come back and give me feedbacks. Tell me if I'm missing something. Tell me if I am could add some. Tell me if people don't know that. You know, just give me feedback, and I will basically give it out to the community. I just want to help. That's just mostly what my opinion is, and that's what I'm thinking. You know, that's how I'm thinking. And I'm not saying. And also, I do have a pet peeve sometimes. And I'll tell you this: if someone puts like the wrong element on a weapon, it sometimes like gets to me. And I'm not saying everybody does it. I'm not saying don't talk to me about it or anything. I'm not saying, oh, you can't. I'm not saying you as an individual, if you're watching this, can't come to me like, well, actually, this is why I put the element on this weapon. Then tell me that, you know what I mean? And let me see let me see what you're doing with it, you know what I mean? But like for now, sometimes if someone put ice on a Nova, which is a fire weapon. So if you put ice on a fire weapon, it would get to me. Until proven otherwise that the weapon is stronger with this move or can be used with this move, then that's how I'm going to stay for a little bit. I'm not saying I'm going to stand my ground and stay there. I'm completely open-minded to see any new ideas and stuff like that. So don't stray from telling me stuff. Oh yeah, I was eating. Sorry. I got really hungry. I just started when I started My first stream was 1 hour. Took 1:30. I think I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 10 minutes. But no excuse. Keep pushing. Oh, so yeah, this is less lucky. I liked it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go in there real quick. So we're gonna do Nova, right? And I'm gonna do my build. That's like, so I'm gonna do what I usually do, not now, but so what I usually do is last, but what I'm gonna not do. So I'll just do it and I'll just show you guys what I mean. Do I have what do I have? Oh, there it is. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're doing Zuki Forest. I was tripping. I'm gonna like basically go in and out. I know it's kind of like, you honestly shouldn't waste your energy like I'm about to, but I just want to really just show you guys real quick. So honestly, I don't know what I have. Okay, well, how am I? Let me do it. Dang, she's tearing her up. Hoping she doesn't. That pink bar right there is our health. So that's why I'm like kind of hesitant right now. Just like, and she's about to do that Zundaring. Zundaring. No, that's not even Zundaring. That's Zundarain, I think. No, I don't know. I know it's I know it has rain at the end of it. I should be. I'm not always correct, but I hope I'm right, because I would sound very stupid. And I know it's not Zundarain because that's the O guy. By the way, you guys might be wondering why I'm not like trying to hit her with my moves or anything. It's because I don't have a lot of wind or holy. So I just and Zunda's faster. Zunko's faster for me. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So like okay. Well, guys, we're gonna do a different test. We're gonna do a different test. We're gonna do 3 tests, I think. Oh no, snappers. Yeah, we're gonna do 3 tests. I'm gonna do L in the days regular right here. This is regular, not sin. It's not where I usually hit, by the way. I'm not trying to like, oh, you know, I'm so self-conscious of me hitting hard. No, I'm just saying, this is the test. This is not what I hit hard, or usually hit. If I can, I might be able to kill her with this though. I might be able to definitely kill her with this. Dang. That's it for right there, right? You guys are wondering why I'm using Zundara Rain. Multi, Holy, and Wind. Multi-hit. That's what I mean by multi. And it's just really useful. I'm just saying. I don't think I might kill her with this. I'm really trying, by the way. I'm not just like, oh, well, sucky damage. No, I'm really actually trying to kill her with this. I'm not trying to do it 2 times. Like fill up on 2 times. No. Why don't I use high power arrow? Well, I'm not. By the way, guys, if you ever like hear me say something and you're thinking like someone's typing chat, as you can see, no one's typing chat. That's because like I'm just kind of like mostly right now predicting what you guys would say if you were in chat right now, or predicting what you say if you're ever watching the stream. That's what I do sometimes, because you know I don't want you guys to just be clueless. I want to help. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why I'm hitting so much larger now, it's because of my mags. Lower my health is, even with Vanguard, the harder I hit. This is my proof. This is me not like, I'm not trying to bullshit you or anything. Excuse my French, but this is me not like trying to do a magic trick and sleight of hand on you. No, this is me like my proof right here. This is my mags and work. This is how I'm hitting hard, a little bit harder than what I was just a few moments ago. Now see, so that did not fully kill her. Now I'm either gonna have to redo this, or shit. What I mean by redo this is do okay. That's because so why I hit like over damage cap was because the Gender Arrow holy my mags whenever my health go down, and the weapon has 24k attack, and my dolls. Wow, I said dogs. It sounded like I said my dogs. Well, I might die. I did say I might die. I might actually just get on him and see if he'll mountain. I don't think that's gonna work. See if that works. I just stood there and took that. I feel like a dummy. By the way, I'm just trying out what works, just to, like, if anyone ever has a one scroll Ifrit fully leveled up, right now I'm just messing around, just seeing what works, what doesn't work. I obviously know. Oh fudge. Hold on, let me try what she just did to me, on her. She did not like that. She did not like that move. Oh! Honestly, I got kind of like, I just want to kill this girl kind of quick. That was really my fault. That's tough. So I will be doing a Hades Oni run tomorrow. That was like really bad speech right there. I would do a Oni mode Hades run, and I'm basically just doing that just to get some coins, not to just to do it. Just to get like, put some time onto, fuck no! I turned my back and rolled that way. That's such a dumb move I did. That was bad. So that's the L end of days with Fused. The L end of days. The dolls I have and that. I'm not saying you're gonna hit that hard, but let's say you had the 105s, L end of days, and let's just say 15 attack, 50 affinity, then that you'll probably hit like kind of like that, a little bit like that, or I don't know. But let's say you watch the stream and you're like, you're trying it out and you hit harder than me. Hey, come talk to me. Tell me what you did. I don't mind. I'm just basically experimenting, showing you guys why I use White Flash instead of any other weapons for myself. Might be because of my stats, or either yeah, mostly might be my stats. Whew. Where is that at? Where is she? So, I know I said Nova test. I kind of just want to do my White Flash test and do it real quick and show you guys what I mean by the difference. Nah, I'll be a man of my word. My fault, guys. I'll be a man of my word. I ain't gonna just back down just cause. Oh yeah, my Zunko. I'm trying to go and prepared this time. So another funny story is when I did Hades Uno mode, I got like I died at least 5 or 6 times because that's how nervous I was. I was trying to like do everything perfect in my head. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna do this, think ahead, and I've done them before, or I've either just killed them real quick. He's right here. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Um, so I'm running away right now because I'm trying to like basically tell you guys this is the Nova test right here. Nova test. Let's see what it hits. The other one was like 2 to 4, right? Okay, well, that was bad. So this automatically outdid the L in a days. Well, hold up. The reason the other one, the L in a days, kind of got beaten though, and I'll be honest with you guys, is because I didn't level up that weapon. If I probably would have leveled up that weapon, that would have been more like a fair chance. So this isn't really a fair like fight for LM days, but I will put it. I will say scratch the L end of days, and let's put in the Nova as the competition against my White Flash. They're both leveled up fully. They're both, you know, I can't say. Yeah, they're both leveled up fully and everything. So basically, the fight's mostly between the Nova and the White Flash. That's how it was the first time, anyway. But I'm just saying, L end of days. Don't count that out. Being nervous and talking is horrible. Don't count out the L. Don't count out the L end of days yet because mine wasn't fully leveled up. If it was fully leveled up, then I would have said that, but it wasn't. So that's why I didn't really say count the L end of days into this competition. My White Flash and Nova, however, is fully leveled up. So that's why we're gonna do the like more comparison. So it was like 6, mostly. There was times it got higher. I'm not saying 7 mil, but you know, it wasn't just 6. That's all. Damn. That mess. I keep on forgetting that her, like when she does the high power arrow, it moves, and that's like honestly OP. I wish we can do that with ours, but we don't. She's just sitting there too. I'm on, hold up. She's being all polite and everything. I'm being rude. She's like, oh, well, I'll let him speak and then we'll fight. But I'm over here being rude and just started attacking. Oh man, that's tough. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I'm sorry, Anko. I'm saying I'm sorry, guys, and so the Nova was 6. Even with this like health, my health down, it was kind of like low. She smacked me again. I ain't gonna lie. She smacked me again. I am gonna finish this dungeon though. I ain't gonna just be one of them people who don't finish dungeons just because it look bad. Okay, we're not gonna. No, you ain't gonna just do me like this. Hold up. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do the white flash, and then I'll be into the stream. I will probably, I don't know where I'm gonna pick up with this stream at all, or video, but most definitely I'm going to just wing it, I guess. I don't know. I'm a noob. I mean, well, noob is a term. I'm just new. I'm really new at this whole streaming stuff, but I want to just try it. So we're gonna do a white flash test and let's see it. I've already tested Nova. That was the first thing I used when I had my Zunko, and my Zunko, because I had my Zunko, I spun for more scrolls of her, and when I did that, you probably don't understand what I just said with the whole spinning thing, and if you do, then, well, you know, I honestly didn't say nothing for like almost 2 seconds. I feel but if you don't, I will explain that another time. So I spun with her, I used Nova, and I was like, you know what, I need a better like weapon, Holier Wind, and I tried the Zenith. It was alright. I just needed to level up my Zenith more. And then I saw a white flash. I was like, I really want this. It's just something I wanted, so I tried it. So this is the Nova and white flash versus, basically. This is what I'm I'm not gonna name it this, but honestly, you know, this is me just sitting down for 10 minutes, and this is what I came up with. That's what it was called, and I'm okay with that. My next stream is gonna be better and like called Unigiri stream, just because people might type in Unigiri, and that's more common than just, honestly, this is what I come up with. Boom. Yeah. Oh, my application is gonna be suspended 15 minutes. Well, luckily, a little hitch in the road right there. Okay, big fella. Well, we're gonna do this. So I'm not saying that you guys need a white flash to hit hard with Zunko. That's not all what I was saying. Obviously, you just saw me use like a freaking Nova. I'm sorry for saying freaking, like I'm mad at you guys or something, or mad at anybody who's watching this. I'm just saying, like, a Nova, I was getting 6 mil with 2, which, snap, I'll sometimes take that too. I'm just saying what worked for me was a white flash, and maybe for you guys, you know, who plays this game, there's gonna be something different that works, and you can tell me and contact me and say, hey, this is what worked, mention this probably next time. And I'm like, okay, most definitely. Because I'm always down to, like, give people another idea or perspective on what to use. Because, or just want to help in general, too. Here comes the white flash. Okay, cool. So, Nova was 2.9 to 6 mil, right? So here's the white flash. As you see, there's a difference. And with low health, there's even more of a difference because of my mags and everything. I'm gonna let her hit me a little bit. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna use this now. So as I'm gonna be hitting her with all this and everything, I'm gonna be talking to you guys, and I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know where I'm gonna be going, but I'm gonna try to make sure like anything I missed, definitely talk about, you know, and mostly just. I'm just gonna go with the groove of things, you know, talk about certain things, new player, old player, any type of player who wants to play this game or anything should know or want to know or anything. They could just come in and ask me, or basically just look at my videos, and that's how it's gonna go. And I'm honestly just trying to help. Again, count out the L in the days for like my little test I was doing because it was not fully leveled up. And there's also a better version of L end of days. It's called the L end of days of sin. I'll probably talk about that another time. What else am I going to talk about? I think that's it. I honestly just want to help you guys. I didn't believe that. Honestly just want to help. That'll be the end of this, and I'll catch you guys another time.